Lori Lightfoot had put in a policy. She said she wasn't going to grant interview requests to whites. Federal official, excuse me, a local official making decisions about who they'll talk to based on the color of their skin. Completely racist. We had a nice victory. It was just this morning. I listened in on a court hearing this morning, a federal court hearing in our lawsuit, our civil rights lawsuit under what is known as the Ku Klux Klan Act against Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot on behalf of our client, a reporter for the Daily Caller News Foundation, Thomas Catenacci, who sought an interview with Lori Lightfoot, but was denied the interview request or had his request rejected or effectively ignored. We allege because of the color of his skin. He's a white male, and Lori Lightfoot had put in a policy. She said she wasn't going to grant interview requests to whites. Federal official, a local official making decisions about who they'll talk to based on the color of their skin. Completely racist. But that's the CRT way. So we're filing a lawsuit, or we filed this, as I said, this lawsuit under the Ku Klux Klan Act in federal court. And they've given us, the mayor's office has given us all sorts of arguments as to why this lawsuit shouldn't go forward. They're trying to shut the case down. We asked for a modest discovery, what is called jurisdictional discovery, because they've submitted a brief that included a declaration or an affidavit by their top communications official, and trying to suggest that it was only for 2 days and it's not ongoing. Of course, the mayor was just out there the other day saying she'd do it again. So, we demanded or requested, you don't demand from a court, you request from the federal court judge hearing a case that we get some discovery. And guess what? We're going to get some discovery. The court today authorized Judicial Watch to take the testimony of an authorized representative of the Chicago Mayor's office, essentially a 30B6 deposition for those of you who are lawyers. I'm not a lawyer, but that's what I've learned. That's one of the things I've learned about is 30B6 depositions, which effectively are corporate designated witnesses. So if I sue Widget Inc., and I want the corporation's testimony, they can designate a 30B6 witness to kind of provide that testimony, kind of corporate witness. So now the mayor's office is going to have to come in and be questioned under oath about the nature and scope of their racist interview policy. So this is a big victory because they wanted to shut the case down, and they certainly didn't want any discovery. They've been playing games since we sued because they recognize, in my view, they had a legal problem. And when we filed our motion for discovery after the mayor's office again changed its explanation about when and how she would only grant interviews to, quote, journalists of color. Only after Judicial Watch filed its lawsuit and the mayor had to defend her actions in court did the public learn that the racially biased criteria only applied to a press tour that began and ended over 2 days. So we wanted to question him on this, and now we're going to be able to. So it's great news. I'm going to read a quote from our client. He was excited. Thomas Catenacci. I look forward to understanding how the mayor's office implemented such a discriminatory policy. My rights and the First Amendment rights of countless other reporters in America must not be trampled upon. And Daily Caller News Foundation Neil Patel said, America's civil rights heroes must be turning over in their graves because of the overt racism now openly embraced by so many on the far left in America, including Chicago's Mayor Lightfoot. We are optimistic the courts will agree that government officials are still not allowed to discriminate in America. It's amazing in this day and age we have to litigate this question. So you hear the left accuse the United States and smear America as being systematically racist while engaging in racist behavior. That's the kind of the never land we're in right now. So I'm glad we're in court on this. Don't you agree? And again, if you like this type of work, you like this type of activism, you like this type of education, because Judicial Watch is an educational group, first and foremost. We're an educational foundation. So I'm hopefully conveying information you otherwise don't know about the operations of your government, how the law works, in politics. Support it. Support the work. JudicialWatch.org. That's how you support the work.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all the latest news from Judicial Watch.